that's what I. That's the next thing you want is a drone. There's a really nice drone, the one that follows you. You don't have to control. Yeah, the DJI Nero, I think it's. Yeah, I've got one which I haven't used. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You got to be a 5-year-old or you're a 12-year-old to. Are we live?
Yum. And I don't even eat lamb, and that sounds sensational. So make your plans to head on down tonight. Lamb Rib Day at the ballpark for the Australia Day celebrations this weekend. So we've got a 1 and 2 count here on Kai Yuki. And a swing there from Yuki will send him back to the dugout. Ballantyne will pick up his first strikeout of the game. The top right-hand corner of your screen, you will see the So apologies. Apparently our audio's been out for a little bit, but it is back on now. So if you haven't, it's waving in and out. Is it? If you are watching and you can hear me, let me know. It's the first pitch into Kobe Cuthbert is a ball. I can hear it fading in and out. So 2 balls now on Cuthbert. Keep talking as if it's back on, and we'll see how we go. So 2 balls 1 is the count now on the left-handed Cuthbert. The top right-hand corner of your screen is the Any Stage Physio Rider Radar. And Cuthbert puts that one in the air, moving in, and taking the catch will be the third baseman, Ryan Chu. So pop out there is the second out of the innings. If you have just joined us, apologising for the audio interruption. We're trying to work on that as we speak, but it is 2 out here for the Baulko Hills team. Kai Yuki with a strikeout and Kobe Cuthbert with a pop-out. Alistair Ballantyne is the pitcher of record. Sam Levick will step in now for his first appearance in the 3-hole for the Baulko Hills team. Levick did chase after it, so the strike is given there by umpire Phil Choi. I have been commentating for the entirety of this broadcast, but I understand that there's been some problems with the audio. So if you haven't been hearing me, Mr. Phil Choi is doing this game on his own. So we thank him for his service to this under-18s game for today. That one's in the dirt for Levick, knocking Kai Stacey's helmet off. I'll go quickly around the diamond for you. If you didn't hear how the Hawks have taken the field defensively, this is how they are. Alistair Ballantyne is on the mound. Kai Stacey behind the dish. First base is Cash Robinson. Cameron Howey is at second. Ryan Chu took the pop-out catch, is at third. The shortstop is Lachlan Heap, and the outfield left to right, Christian Lane, Miguel Nixon, and Matt Nuttall. So 2 balls 1 now is the count on Sam Levick. As I said, it is 2 out. The Baulko Hills team came to the plate in this order. Kai Yuki striking out, swinging. Kobe Cuthbert with a pop out to third base. Sam Levick now is the batter in the box. I think that audio seems a lot clearer and a bit more consistent now. So thank you, Owen, for your patience with that. With the GTL Stream Team for 2025, probably saw the logo on the coverage when it first popped up. I don't know if you did hear me explain that. But we did have an interruption to our platform service last year. So we've rebranded and we've got a new look, and we are now the GTL Stream Team. And that one's in the dirt. So full count now here for Levick. It's got a good ring to it. Well done. New logo, GTL Stream Team. Woo! Get some shirts. So I've got a full count here for young Sam Levick. He's going to be catching for the Baulko Hills team today. As I said, it's 23 degrees here in Sydney. It's a beautiful, beautiful morning here at ELS Hall. And that's on the ground. It's going to get past the outstretched hand of the second baseman, Howey. and Levick will get aboard with a 2-out single to right field. That will bring to the plate for his first appearance Lucas Setter. Setter will be playing centre field today. First pitch of third grade scheduled for 1 p.m, second grade at 3:30 p.m, and the return fixture of first grade at 6 p.m. tonight. And if you did hear me or didn't hear me, it's worth repeating. It is lamb rib day here at the ballpark. Lamb ribs with a rosemary salt rub and a homemade mint sauce. Yep. Make your dinner plans, grab the fam and pack them up in the car. Head on down to the ballpark for lamb rib night. So the swing there from Setter will level up the count 1-1 on Lucas Setter. We just got some CrossFit training people set up a station in the outfield, and just hurrying them off the field. People think that we're not using the outstretches of the diamond or the outfield here, but we absolutely do. And anyone who's watched any games from ELS Hall will know how quickly that ball, once it hits the outfield grass, skims out into the ELS graveyard. So we've got rid of the CrossFitters and we'll return to the play. 1-1 is the count for Lucas Setter. 2 out, 1 on here for the Baulko Hills team. This is the top of the first of our innings for the day. And that's going to miss inside. So I'll just announce it from here. I was just checking on our any stage radar, any stage physio radar. Big swing there from Setter's going to level up the count again. So 2-2. And that's going to sit up a little for Setter. So full count. Okay. Runner's taken off. And Setter will draw the walk, 85 miles an hour from Ballantyne. So 2 on here for the Baulko Hills team. Right, Cohen Ryan will step in now for his first appearance. Ryan batting in the 5-hole. And the pitch from Ballantyne, 86 miles an hour, called strike 1. And that radar is coming up now in the screen. So we've alleviated 2 technical issues here this morning under 18s game. And these guys are the best in the business in the streaming. I am literally just their passenger every Saturday. And that one's fired into right field by Ryan. Scooped up by the right fielder, Nuttall. The runner's going to be waved around. So Baulko Hills will plate their first run here. RBI single to right field for Cohen Ryan. Will plate the first run for the Baulko Hills team. First run of the game, in fact. That will bring to the plate for his first appearance. A lot of firsts here. Riley Watson, shortstop for today's fixture. 2 on, 2 out, 1 in for Baulko Hills, top of the first innings. And that's been jumped on by Watson onto the roof of the YMCA. In fact, no, it wasn't, to the top of the fence. It's bounced back into the field of play. Let's hear the ding. That one's fired into centre field by Watson. Camping under it will be Miguel Nixon, and the out will be recorded to end their half innings. So Baulko Hills will plate a run here in the top of the first. As we head to the bottom, I'll take you around the diamond to where the Baulko Hills team will take up their fielding positions. The starting pitcher is Max Hagar. Behind the dish, the honours will go to Sam Levick. First base is Kobe Cuspet. Second base is Kai Yuki. Third base for the fixture is Luke Oshie. The shortstop is Riley Watson. Outfield left to right, Cohen Ryan, Lucas Seder and Harry Parcel. And your Ryde Hawks will come to the plate in this order. Lachlan Heap will be in the 1 hole. Miguel Nixon will bat 2. Christian Lane. The 3 hole to clean up today is Cash Robinson. Ryan Chu will bat 5. Cameron Howey will bat 6. Christian Morrison, the designated hitter, will bat in the 7 hole. Kai Stacey will bat 8. And rounding out the 9 hole will be Matt Nuttall. As I said, Phil Choi is umpiring this game on his own, so appreciate his service to the game on a very busy Saturday for baseball. All of the State League fixtures are being played today across Sydney, so that everybody can have Australia Day off tomorrow to celebrate it how they choose. But today at the ballpark, we will be eating lamb ribs. That's right. Rosemary salt rubbed lamb ribs. Yum. So back to the action here. Lachlan Heap is the batter in the box. The first pitch in to Heap. Strike 1, 78 miles an hour from Hagar. And a running outstretched catch there from the second baseman, Kai Yuki, will send Lachlan Heap back to the dugout. So the pop out to second base. So the first pitch into Nixon is outside and down, ball 1. So inside, 2 balls now for Nixon. And again, another ball for Miguel Nixon. Kid's got a good eye, so not even chasing these balls. That one will catch the outside of the plate for Hagar. So 3-1. And that one also will catch the outsides of the count. Now 4 for Miguel Nixon. And the big swing will send Nixon back to the dugout. Hagar will pick up his first strikeout of the day and the second out here for the Hawks. That will bring to the plate for his first appearance Christian Lane, batting in the 3-hole playing left field for the Hawks. And the first pitch in to Lane, struck one. And that's going to sit up for Lane, 1-1. That's outside. Actually, it looks like there might be a parent umpiring at third base. Umpiring at first base. I'll check out who that is. Actually, I think it might be Dave Nenes. Outside. 3-1. And Christian Lane will draw the walk. So the Hawks will have their first base runner of the morning. Actually, I think it might be... No, I think it's Stephen Dredge. No, I'll find out who it is umpiring, helping out here, Phil Choi, with this under-18s game. So someone will let me know who it is. Cash Robinson stepping in for his first appearance, batting in the 4-hole for your Ryde Hawks. First pitch is down, ball 1. Two balls. And that will catch the bottom of the zone for Robinson. 2-1. Lane's taken off. And the throw will be good. So that will end the half innings on the base path. And at the completion of one inning, it is on the Red Stitches scoreboard. It is Baulko Hills 1, Ryde 0. We'll be back shortly for the top of the second. Good morning and welcome back to the top of the second innings. If you are just joining us, Baulko Hills plating a run in the first. So we do have a base umpire that's come into the game now, and understand that is Kevin Sue has come in to base umpire. So we thank him for his service to this game, and it was Stephen Dredge who was umpiring in the field. So we thank Stephen for stepping up and covering that umpiring position until the umpire arrived, which he has, and we are ready to get going again. Chase Taylor is the batter in the box for the Baulko Hills team. He'll step in from the left side for his first appearance, and he's the designated hitter for today's fixture. Fowl will open his account. And that's outside. 1-1. And that will miss down. So 2 balls, 1. And again down, so 3-1. And that will catch the outside of the plate, so the count now 4 for Taylor. And Taylor will draw a lead-off walk here in the top of the second. That will bring to the plate for his first appearance the 8-hole hitter, third baseman Luke Oshie. And the first pitch to Oshie's outside ball 1, scooped up by Stacey, keeping Taylor at first base. So good job there by the young catcher, Kai Stacey. Straight down the chute, 80 miles an hour from Ballantyne. 1-1. That's inside to 2-1. My chair is sinking into the grass. I had a board. Don't know where the board went. So between games, search for the board that I usually have my chair on. 2 balls, 1. And that one chopped at by Oshie, so the foul will be recorded and that will level up the count. If you are just joining us, this is the top of the second innings. Under 18s matchup of the New South Wales State League. First game back for these young players. There was a fixture last week for them, but it was played prior to Christmas, so that it didn't impinge on any players who had just recovering from AYC duties. So this is the first game back for this young cohort. The games at Manly were all washed out last weekend. So it is actually the first game back for the wider club. As that one's put into the top of the fence. That one sent skyward by Oshie. The chase is on. Nuttall making the call and taking the catch. So the first out recorded here in the top of the second. The scurry back to first base by Taylor. He will remain there. So 1 out, 1 on here, top 2. And Harry Parcell or Parcel, I'm not entirely sure. Someone's going to correct me on that. Parcell? Anyway, we'll get a confirmation on that. Sorry, Harry, if I've pronounced your name incorrectly, mate. Batting in the 9 hole. I'm actually playing right field as well. The first pitch in is down, ball 1. And the strike called there on Parcell. 1-1. And 83 miles an hour from Ballantyne. 1 ball, 2. It's going to sit up 2-2. It's going to miss down and in. So full count now for Parcell. That one's on the ground. The scoop from Chu, the flick to second base is going to record the out there. But the ball on its journey to first base has hit Parcell in the back. So no double play turn, but the advancing runner, Chase Taylor, will be out there on the fielder's choice play. So Parcell will get aboard. That's going to turn the order over here for the Baulkham Hills team. Kyle Yuki will step in for his second appearance. Yuki with a strikeout to get us underway in the top of the first. 2 out, 1 on is the situation here in the top of the second. Runner's taken off. The throw from Stacey will not get Parcell in time. So the stolen base will be recorded there for Parcell. Ball on the batter. And the Baulkham Hills team have a runner again in scoring position. And that one jumped on by Yuki. 1-1. It's a beautiful morning here, as I said. Top of 24, expecting it to get to 28. That'll be right in the middle of the second grade game. Got a wind out of the northeast, 3 kilometres. So yeah, really delightful. Gusts up to 14. So very, very pleasant conditions here. So 1 and 2 is the count now for Yuki. That's going to miss on the inside. Yuki jumping out of its way. And the swing from Yuki, gloved by Stacey, and the out will be recorded. The runner will be left stranded, and no change to the score as we head to the bottom of the first innings. We'll be back shortly with the action. Good morning and welcome back to the top of the third innings. Bottom of the second, sorry. I don't know if you can hear me or not. It doesn't sound right. Can you hear me? No. Hello? Yeah, I can't hear it. I'll keep talking. It's going to work. Oh. Yeah, cough button. There we go. We're back on again. Welcome back to the bottom of the second innings. Cash Robinson not completing his plate appearance in his first one. Will come back out here and start his count again. And the first pitch in this time will be ball one. No defensive changes for the Baulko Hills side. Max Hagar out for his second innings of work. So just 13 or 15 pitches for him in his first innings. That's going to sit up for Robinson. So 2 balls. I don't think my cough button is working, so I apologise if you hear me cough during the course of the day. That's going to drop in for Hagar. 2 balls, 1. It's working. Okay. Yay, the cough button's working now. It was silencing the whole thing when I... Sorry, it wasn't silencing anything when I touched it before because yeah. That's the tricky button. So 2 balls, 2 strikes is the count for Robinson. Leadoff hitter here in this bottom of the second innings. That's going to miss outside for Robinson, so full count. That one's fired back up the middle from Robinson. Hagar ducking to avoid copping that one in the face. A well hit ball there from Cash Robinson. That's a first hit for your Hawks. Single to centre field. We'll see the first Hawks base runner in this innings. Ryan Chu will step in now for his first appearance. Playing third base this morning. And the first pitch in to Chu, down ball 1. And 2 balls. Chu will jump on that one. 2 and 1. It's going to sit up for Chu. So 3 and 1 the count. And Ryan Chu will draw the walk. So the Hawks with base runners now. None out here in the bottom of the first. Cameron Howey, second baseman, will step in for his first appearance. Just a quick visit to Hagar from his catcher, Levick. So the first of the Hawks left-handed batters, Cameron Howey, will step in. And showing Barn, it's on the ground. Hagar with the scoop. The throw is not going to be taken cleanly by the first baseman, Cuthbert. Actually, that's Kai Yuki. He'd come over and cover on first base there. Cuthbert with the crush. Yuki had come over to cover first base and not picking that cleanly from Hagar. So loaded bases now here for the Hawks. Just an errant ball from the Baulko Hills dugout. And Christian Morrison, the designated hitter, batting in the 7th hole for the Hawks, will step in now for his first appearance. Loaded bases, none out, bottom first. Bottom second, beg your pardon. It's in the dirt for Morrison. 76 miles an hour from Hagar, ball one. That's outside for Morrison. 2 balls. Now 3 straight balls to Morrison. That one's outside to Morrison, so he'll draw a straight 4-ball walk, and the Hawks will plate their first run here in this bottom of the second innings. And the situation will remain loaded bases, none out here for the Hawks. Kai Stacey will step in for his first appearance. It looks like we might have a change here. We've certainly got an approach to the plate from Baulko Hills coaching staff. I think it is potentially just a visit. I think the coach may have just been checking if the previous visit made by the catcher is considered a visit, but in this circumstance, just a visit. So there we go. Max Hagar will remain with the ball. Loaded bases. Single to centre field for Cash Robinson got us underway. Ryan Chu drawing a walk. Cameron Howey aboard with the bunt single. Kirsten Morrison also drawing a walk. I'll check with the scorers how the Howey bunt single went in the books. It may have been charged as an error. It was dropped out of the glove of the base covering second baseman. Kai Stacey, the second of the Hawks left-handers, will step in for his first appearance. And the first pitch will be outside and down, ball one. That's inside on Stacey, 2 balls. And that's put on the ground by Stacey. The scoop from the shortstop will take the fielder's choice play at third base. So Howey will be out at third base. But Kai Stacey will get aboard with the RBI Fielder's Choice play, and the Hawks will plate another run here in this bottom of the second inning. So 1 out. Still runners in scoring positions for the Hawk. Matt Nuttall will step in now for his first appearance. The final of the Hawks hitters to come to the plate. Up and out. Ball 1. Good play there by the shortstop Watson. Backhanded play. Thought it was going to get past him, but good play. That's outside and away from the catcher Levick, so the Hawks will take the opportunity to advance their 90 feet. So 2 balls on Nuttall. And that will find the zone. 2 balls, 1. And again, away from Levick. No movement from the Hawks base runners. So 3-1. And Nuttall will draw the walk from the 9 hole. So that's going to turn the Hawks order over. And there's loaded bases, 1 out here. And stepping in for his second appearance. And that will be a visit to Hagar again. And this time it will most definitely be a change. So Max Hagar completing his innings of work here for the Baulko Hills team. Had an opportunity to pitch to all 9 of the Hawks batters, letting in the 2 runs, the 1 strikeout. And the call to the bullpen will bring about 87, it looks like. So Tokyo Fukasaki. There we go. Fukasaki. So Tokyo Fukasaki will step in now for taking over the pitching responsibilities from Max Hagar. He's just going through his last 3 warm-up pitches. I'll recap the innings. Cash Robinson with a leadoff single to centre field, followed by Ryan Chu in the 5 hole drawing a walk. Cameron Howey, I think, haven't had a chance to check with the scorers yet, but pretty well placed bunt got him to first base. It may have been charged as an error, but we'll check. Christian Morrison batting in the 7 hole, also drawing a walk. Kai Stacey in the 8 hole, reaching on a fielder's choice play. And Matt Nuttall in the 9 hole drawing a walk. That's turned the order over. Plated a run, and we have loaded bases, 1 out here in this bottom of the first innings. Scoreline on the Reds Stitches scoreboard: Ryde Hawks 2, Baulko Hills 1. And the call to the Leagues Hub bullpen, as I said, we'll see Tokyo Fukasaki. Very cool name. A young right-handed pitcher. So I just had a confirmation that Kevin Sue is now the field umpire, and we thank John Bailey for that late last-minute appointment. Apparently there were supposed to be 2 umpires, but thank you to the Umpires Association for staffing our games here today. 1s, 2s and 3s are all covered. I've had a message come through, and Kevin Sue has come in and has taken up the umpiring responsibilities. Big thank you to Stephen Dredge, who took that on for a short period of the game. So we're all on board, and we're all back to the top of the Hawks order. Lachlan Heap, the batter in the box, the first to face Fukusaki, and he will see ball 1. And that's inside on Heap. So 2 balls. That's going to sit up for Heap, 70 miles an hour from Fukusaki. So 3 straight balls. That will find the zone. Get a pitch velocity on that one, so it didn't come up. No, didn't come up on either. Another technical problem. Huh? Was under 60, yeah. And that one's put onto the roof from Heap. So filled up the count here now has Fukusaki. And Fukusaki, Lachlan Heap will draw the walk. So it's a loaded bases walk there to Lachlan Heap. And a run will cross for the Hawks. Miguel Nixon will step in for his first appearance against Fukusaki, striking out in his first appearance of the game, outside ball 1. And that's been lasered into left field by Nixon. Run will cross, and that the Hawks will be satisfied with that. So this RBI single to left field there for Miguel Nixon will extend the Hawks' lead here, 4 runs to 1 on the Red Stitches scoreboard. Christian Lane will step in now for his second appearance. He drew a walk in his first, and we've just got a fielder running over to first base to collect all of the extras that the first base coach was holding. We've got to get these first base coaches little satchels or something, I reckon, because the kids all get to first base and then they strip off all their shields and ankle guards and elbow guards. And outside for lane ball 1. They do. They've got their oven mitts. They've got their gloves. They've got ankle guards, elbow guards, shin guards. First base coach needs a little basket. He is a collector of stuff. 2 balls, 1 is the count now for Lane. Got to get the first base coach a basket, right? Just shove it, hang it on the fence or something, a little backpack or something. Yeah. And Lane will draw the walk. That's going to load up the bases again. No, it's not. It's going to bring a runner home. Already loaded bases, so Nutter will come home. So 5 runs have crossed the plate now here in this bottom of the second innings. Just the 1 out. Cash Robinson, who got us all started, will step in now for his second appearance here in the dig. He sent that one skyward on the first pitch, moving back And camping under it will be the shortstop Watson. So the pop out to shortstop will be the second out here in the innings. And that will bring to the plate for his second appearance Ryan Chu, drawing a walk. Now has loaded bases, 2 out here in the bottom of the second. And the first pitch into Chu will be down, ball 1. Called strike on Chu, so 1-1. And that's going to sit up, 2 balls 1. Who's put that one on the ground. Watson's off the body. It's going to bounce away. Run will cross. An awkward bounce there for Watson. See how the scorers put that one in the books, but regardless, it still means that the Hawks have loaded bases, 2 out here, but another run has crossed, 6-1 on the Red Stitches scoreboard. Cameron Howey will step in from the left side. And the first pitch in, 70 miles an hour from Fukasaki, called strike 1 on Howey. And that's going to catch the outside of the plate again. So 2 strikes. That's up, but kept in front by Levick. So no movement from the Hawks on the base path. Loaded it is. Bit of an increase here in the breeze. It's quite nice. Big swing there from Howey. That will see his time done. So the bases will be left loaded, but the Hawks will plate 6. And as we head to the top of the third innings on the Red Stitches scoreboard, as your Ryde Hawks 6, Baulko Hills 1, will be back for the top of the third. Okay, welcome back to the top of the third innings. We do have a number of defensive changes here for your Ryde Hawks. I'll just tell you the battery hasn't changed though. So Alistair Ballantyne is the pitcher of record. Kai Stacey remains the catcher. Cash Robinson remains at first base, and this is where we all go shiftity-do. Second base is now Miguel Nixon. He's come in from centre field to play second base. Third base is now Cameron Howay. He's shifted from second base to third. The shortstop is now Ryan Chu, so he's gone from third to short. The previous shortstop, Lachlan Heap, is now out in right field, and the previous right fielder, Matt Nuttall, is now in centre field. So a big shiftity-do there in the Hawks defensive positions. No substitutions, just a bit of a shift. Christian Lane will remain in left, and the battery, as I said, is unchanged. So the batter in the box for the Baulko Hills team is Kobe Cuthbert, their first baseman. One bouncing away from Stacey. No base runners, so no pressure at this time. Cuthbert popping out to third base in his first at bat. And that's going to be outside, 79 miles an hour. So full count. That one's fired in to centre field from Cuthbert. So he'll pick himself up his first hit here in the game, and the Baulko Hills team's first base runner in this top of the third innings. Sam Levick singled to right field in his first at bat. He'll step in now for his second appearance. I've had a confirmation from the scorers that the Cameron Howay sacrifice bunt single was charged as an error against the fielder Kai Yuki. So a number of those runs will probably be read after that point for any scorers at home. First pitch into Levick is ball. That one's down the chute, 75 miles an hour from Ballantyne. Ballantyne stepping off, not happy about Cuthbert there at first. That's straight back up the middle again. This time a lucky bounce is going to see an out at second base there. Great athleticism from Miguel Nixon. That one hammered by Levick up the middle. It's hit the back of the mound, the pitcher's mound, and bounced in to a playable area. Again, great athleticism there from Miguel Nixon has made the out. So Levick will get aboard with the fielder's choice, but Cuthbert will be out at second base. First pitch into Setter will be down ball one. Setter drawing a walk in his first appearance. That one's again fired into centre field. This one's going to drop for a base hit, so Setter will pick up a single there. So 1 out, 2 on here for the Baulko Hills team. We'll bring to the plate the 5-hole hitter, Cohen Ryan. Ryan also singling to right field in his first at bat. Once on the ground, Robertson with the backhand. He's going to take the option at second base. Chu will glove it. So all of those changes there have resulted in a couple of great outs by the Hawks defensively. Levick will be out at second base. A good option there from Robinson. Knew he was too far away from the bag. And Cohen Ryan will get aboard with the fielder's choice. Setter will be out at second. And Levick will move down to third. So runners on the corners here for Baulkham Hills. But it is 2 out now in the top of the third. Riley Watson, the shortstop, will step in for his second appearance, flying out to centre field in his first at bat. Inside on Watson. Ball one. And a swing there from Watson. 1-1. So Baulkham Hills have their runners on the corners. Levick at third. Cohen Ryan at first. Runner's taken off. Will be a called strike on the batter. So he'll be allowed to go, checking the runner at third. So Baulkham Hills now with runners in scoring position. A 1-2 count on Watson is the batter and the batter in the box. Pitch is bouncing away from Stacey. The runner's going to scamper home and advance 90 feet. So wild pitch there will score the run of Sam Levick. Baulkham Hills will plate their second run of the game. And still have a runner standing at third base. So 2-2's the count now on Watson. Watson will battle here. That's inside for Watson, so full count. Watson will draw the walk. So a 2-out walk issued there to Riley Watson. And Chase Taylor will step in now for his second appearance. He also drew a walk. It's going to be a quick visit here to the Ryde pitcher. Just check if it's a visit or something more. Okay, so back to the action. It was just a visit. And Chase Taylor will step in for, as I said, his second appearance, drawing a walk. And again, he has runners on the corners. And the big swing there from Taylor is going to be fouled back into Kai Stacey, knocking his mask off. Tough kid is Stacey. He seems okay. Oh, and 1. Runner's taken off. He'll be let go. And 2 strikes now on Taylor. And that's going to just miss up. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 2 out, 2 on. 1 in. And the swing there from Taylor will end his time at the plate and the half innings. So on the Red Stitches scoreboard, as we head to the bottom of the third, it is your Ryde Hawks 6, Baulko Hills 2. We'll be back shortly with the action. Good morning. Still is morning. Yeah, 12 minutes to go. Welcome back to the bottom of the third innings. Christian Morrison will step in for his second appearance, drew a walk in the first. This will be the first time he'll face the pitching of Fukasaki. Called strike 1 will open his account. So 2 strikes now on Morrison. And that's going to be outside. 1 ball 2. And that's going to sit up 2-2. That's going to miss down. So full count now for Morrison. And Morrison will go down on strikes. So Fukusaki will pick up his first strikeout of the morning. And the first out here, beg your pardon, second strikeout of the morning. And the first out here in the bottom of the third inning. Sky Stacey stepping in. His second appearance, he reached on a fielder's choice. An RBI fielder's choice. Outside, ball 1. That one jumped on by Stacey, 1-1. So 2 balls, 1. That one jumped on by Stacey. Yuki with the little bobble, but he will get to Kobe Cuthbert in time. So the ground out will be recorded here as the second out. Matt Nuttall will step in for his second appearance. He drew a walk. Again, that was off the pitching of Hagar. And the first pitch in is going to be up to Nuttall, ball 1. And up and in, 2 balls. So 3 straight there to Nuttall. And Nuttall will draw the straight 4-ball walk. That's going to turn the order over for the Hawks. Lachlan Heap will step in now for his third appearance. He's second against Fukusaki, drawing a walk in his first against him. Popping out to second base. Off the pitching of Hagar. There's 2 out here for the Hawks, bottom of the third. Runner's taken off. Nuttall. The throw from Levick. Just a little bit off target. And Nuttall's going to slide in. So Hawk now in scoring position. I think it's a 1-1 count here. Yes, it is. A 1-1 count on Heap. That one's on the ground. Great scoop from the second baseman, Yuki, over to Cuthbert, and the out will be recorded. That's a base hit robbed right there for Heap. Nuttall will be left stranded. The Hawks will put up a 0. So Fukusaki with a 0 innings there. But on the Red Stitches scoreboard, the score line is 6 runs to 2 to your Ryde Hawks. We'll be back shortly with the top of the 4th. Good. Wait for it. Still morning. Good morning. Welcome back to the Under-18s coverage of the New South Wales State League. Coming to you on the GTL Stream Team. Woo! Game Time Live. GTL Stream Team, look at that. Someone's been playing around over the Christmas period with some new graphics. That was you. The GTL Stream Team. Rebranded. Now, we have a defensive change here for your Ryde Hawks. Alistair Ballantyne's pitching assignment is now complete. So he pitched his 3 innings of work, giving up just the 2 runs. Cameron Howay has come from third base to the mound, and the designated hitter Christian Morrison is now fielding at third base. So Howay will bat for himself for the remainder of this game, taking over the pitching responsibilities here. The first pitch in to Lugoshi is fouled off. Oshie flying out to right field in his first at bat. Outside from Howay. That's going to sit up again for Oshie. So 2-1. And up and out. So 3 balls, 1. That one's fired into left field by Oshie. It's over the head of the left fielder Lane. And Oshie's going to see himself with a stand-up double to get us underway here in the top of the 4th. So the double to left field. That one's lifted into left field by Parcel. Nuttall's going to come in and take the catch. No movement on the base pass from Oshie. So the fly out to centre field will be the first out here. It's going to turn over the Baulko Hills order. Kai Yuki will step in for his third appearance. A couple of Ks for Yuki this morning. The first pitch in from Howe, 71 miles an hour, ball one. And that's going to catch the inside, 1-1. Just a few defensive changes over the last couple of innings, so we'll just remind you where the Hawks are fielding. Cameron Howe is on the mound. Kai Stacey behind the dish. First base is Cash Robinson. Second base is Miguel Nixon. Third base is Christian Morrison. The shortstop is Ryan Chu. The outfield left to right are Christian Lane, Matt Nuttall and Lachlan Heap. So a bit of a shift there for the Hawks. I don't think there's only Robinson and Lane, and the battery have remained unchanged. Or Stacey of the battery, should I say. So 2-2 the count now for Yuki. Oshie standing safely at second base. 1 out, 1 on. And that's going to miss inside. So full count now for the leadoff hitter, second baseman Yuki. A lot of dancing around at second base there. Down the chute. Yuki's going to jump on it. Did we just get hit by something? Well, full count remains. Yuki will draw the walk. It's a 2-on now here for Baulko Hills in the top of the, in the top of the fourth. Kobe Cuthbert will step in now for his third appearance. This time will be against Howe. Pop out to second base, and a single to centre field for Cuthbert this morning. And we've just shifted over into afternoon. First pitch of third grade scheduled for 1 p.m. Just under an hour's time. Still plenty of game left here in this under 18s fixture though. That one's outside to Cuthbert, ball one. And again outside, 2 balls. So a long pause here from Howe on the mound. Got the signal. And pitch is down. Stacey's going to keep Oshie at second base. So 3 straight balls here for the 2-hole hitter. and first baseman Kobe Cuthbert. Cuthbert will draw a walk. It's back-to-back walks issued here to the Baulko Hills players, and that will load up the bases. One out, top four. It's going to bring the tying run to the plate in the form of Sam Levick. And there's a quick visit to the Ryde mound. I'll just recap the innings. A leadoff double to left field for Luke Oshie. Harry Parcell with the fly out to centre field. Kai Yuki drawing a walk. Kobe Cuthbert drawing a walk. And that gives us the loaded bases. One out. As I said, tying run coming to the plate in the form of Sam Levick. Levick with a single to right field and also reaching on a fielder's choice. It's a pretty solid hit back up the middle from Levick on the fielder's choice play, but it bounced off the mound and was playable by the second baseman, Miguel Nixon. He sort of had to do a bit of gymnastics, but it was playable and the out was recorded. That's down the chute. This one's on the ground to Nixon. It's bounced off his chest. It's not clean. So one run's going to cross here. Well, Levick's going to get a board there on probably what's going to be charged as an error on the second baseman. Lucas Setter will step in now for loaded bases. Go ahead run is Setter. One out. Drew a walk and a single to centre field for Setter this morning. And that's down, ball one. Keep going, you just let me know when it's back up. 1-1. That one sent skyward by Setter coming in. Taking the catch will be Lane. No tag up at third base. Opportunity, Lane coming in on the shallow left field catch. And so the fly out to left field for Setter will be the second out recorded here in the inning. So loaded bases remains. That will bring to the plate for his third appearance, Cohen Ryan. Ryan with a single to right field and also reaching on a fielder's choice. Batting in the 5-hole this morning. I understand the stream went down for a bit there. Still off. That one jumped on by Cohen, fouled off. We're back up. Apologies for the interruption to the stream there. The stream went down with a 1-1 count on Lucas Setter. I understand the balance of his at bat. It was a fly out to left field. And, no tag up at third base. Opportunity, shallow left field fly out. So pop out really And so it's 2 out now, but the situation still is loaded bases, and Cohen Ryan is the batter in the box. He's fouled off his first pitch. So you think you're all caught up now. And that one's on the ground. Choose not being able to grab it cleanly. It's into centre field. 1 run's going to cross. 2 runs are going to cross. Stacey with the scoop isn't clean either. So 2 runs will cross here for the Baulko Hills team. It's on the double to centre field there by Cohen Ryan. And the tying run for Baulko Hills now standing at third base. And it is 2 out here in the top of the 4th. 6 runs to 5. Still plenty of time left in this game. Riley Watson will step in now for his third appearance, beg your pardon. Fly out for him to centre field and a walk. And he has the tying run at second to go ahead. A tying run at third to go ahead run at second. He's jumped on the first pitch. It's going to go up over our heads and just landing on the driveway behind us. Yeah, 6-5. That's outside to Watson. Ball 1. 1-1. That's inside at the feet of Watson. 2 balls, 1. So 3-1 the count now for Watson. And Watson with the swing is going to fill up the count. Fill up the count. English language gymnastics here by the commentator. I always feel like I should say batter, not batter. 3-1. Beg your pardon. 3-2. Full count. That one's into the fence, so Watson battling here again. Count will remain full. Can we do it in the innings break? Oh, we're not streaming at all. Okay, groovy. Do it. That one's sent skyward by Watson. Camping under it will be Robinson. And the innings will be ended here. And I understand that we've got streaming issues again, so we're going to shut it down and reset it. We'll be back shortly for the bottom of the 4th. Good afternoon. Welcome back to the stream. This is the bottom of the fourth, and we know that we've been down for a little minute. While we were down, Miguel Nixon had an at-bat, and he flew out in foul territory to third base. The first out here will be recorded in the bottom of the fourth, and we apologise for the technical problems that we're having this morning. We haven't streamed for a month, so our stuff's been sitting in a box for a while, but it's all out now, and oh yeah, there's a giant wasp nest up there. Oh, so it was dormant and then the ball hit it. Oh my goodness. Cranky wasps. So much fun. This is Christian Lane in the batter's box, and he's been hit by pitch. So 1 out, 1 on here for your Ryde Hawks in the bottom of the fourth. Apologies again for the interruption to the stream. No defensive changes for the Baulko Hills side. Tokyo Fukusaki remains the pitcher of record. I don't believe there are any other changes. No. Cash Robinson will step in now for his third appearance. A single to centre field, a fly out to shortstop. And the first pitch in will be called strike one. So yeah, just had a confirmation from the scorers. No defensive changes for Baulko Hills. 1-1 is the count for Cash Robinson. Christian Lane drawing a walk. Miguel Nixon getting us underway with a fly out in foul territory to the third baseman. Went up pretty high. Third baseman camped under it. So 1 and 2 is the count for Robinson. We're back. Pick-off attempt there. Pretty good movement from Fukusaki. That one straight back up the middle. It's got past the outstretched hand of the second baseman, Yuki. So Robinson with the single to centre field. So 2 on here for the Hawks, 1 out. We'll bring to the plate for his third appearance, Ryan Chu, drawing a walk and singling to shortstop. Ball down. There's a big wasp nest above us in the press box, and the ball just hit it. But they all seem to have come back down now, gone back into their nest. So hopefully they won't come after us during the course of the day. It's lined into centre field by Chu. Well, Lane's going to be waved around. The throw is not bad, but it won't be enough to record the out. So then the single there, in fact, it's probably going to go in the books as a double. Chu with the hit there to centre field. I don't think he stopped, so I'll probably give him a double on that one. But it will be a run for the Hawks here in this bottom of the fourth innings. The Baulko Hills fielders trying to record an out there at third, but Robinson making it safely. So we do have a change here now. Looks like someone's from left field's being called in. What have we got? Looks like might be Cuspit, but coming to the mound. Looking from behind it. Those numbers, yes it is. So that's number 56. So that's Kobe Cuspit coming to the mound from first base. And the left fielder, Cohen Ryan's coming in. Looks like he might be going to first base. Looks like he was signalling for a glove change. So we'll just wait for the Baulko Hills manager to come over and officially give us these changes. But it is Kobe Cuspit warming up there on the mound. Centre field camera revealing his player number to me.
All right, Tokyo's gone to left. for left field. 1. Cuthbert, 3. 3's gone to 1. 3's gone to 1. 1 to 7. And 7 to 3.
They don't. You expect me to know? Craig! Craig! Craig!
The DH is out. DH is out of the game. Yep. DH is out. Out. Out of the game. Yep. No, it's Tokyo. So he'll hit for he'll hit in Chase's spot, but he's gone into 7. Yes, that's correct. Yes, which is the pitcher. Yep. 7 to 3. Correct.
Yep. Okay, so we've got a change here. The DH has come out of the game. The pitcher, Tokyo Fukusaka, has come in to the game to field. So the DH has come out of the game. So technically the change is going to be DH to 7, 7 to 3. So let's not talk scoring. The designated hitter has come out of the game. So Chase Taylor is out of the game. He's been replaced in the batting lineup now by Tokyo Fukusaki. Fukusaki is fielding in left field. The previous left fielder, Cohen Ryan, has gone to first base, and Kobe Cuthbert is now the pitcher of record. So they are the changes. They weren't given over quite tidily, so we weren't 100% sure, but Fukusaki's going to stay in the game. He's going to go to left field. Designated hitters come out of the game, and Cohen Ryan will go to first base, and Kobe Cuthbert will go to the mound. The first of the Hawks to face him here is Cameron Howey, and I think it's a 1 and 2 count. No, that can't be right. Now it's a 1 and 2 count. And the big swing there from Howie. He's got away from Levick. And the throw down to first base will beat Howey. So the strikeout there will be recorded for Cuthbert. Christian Morrison will step in now for his third appearance. A walk and a strikeout for him. And this will be the first time he'll face Cuthbert. It's the third of the Baulkham Hills pitchers. Hagar with the start. Tokyo Fukusaka, should I say, in relief, and now Kobe Cuthbert. Looks like he might be here to close out this game. And the first pitch down to Morrison is called strike 1. I'm not sure that's a miss there, so 1-1. And that's going to miss down for Morrison, so 2 balls, 1. I beg your pardon, that was called a strike there, or sorry, fingered. Fingers indicated, umpire's fingers indicated a strike count. Gosh, I'm tired already. It's under 18s. Go me. That one's definitely down. So let's see what the umpire's going to call on this one. Okay, so it's 3-1. So he did give me the wrong fingers. There you go. So 3-1 is the count now on Morrison. That one's on the ground. Yuki with the scoop. And it's going to record the out there. So that will be the end of the Hawks here in the bottom of the fourth. They'll leave a couple of runners stranded. We'll take a break and be back for the top of the fifth.
When you're ready. I've got 1 to 5. So Howay to 5. Morrison to 3. And Robinson to 1. 3 as in position 3. Christian Morrison at first. Yep. And Cash Robinson. Cash Robinson's pitching. That's it.
And so Robinson's pitching and Howay's going second base.
Howay's at third.
Third. Yep.
Third, and then Morrison is at first. Thank you.
Good afternoon. Welcome back to. Good afternoon. Welcome back to the top of the fifth, and we do have a number of changes here for the Hawks. So the first of which is Cameron Howay. The pitcher was previous pitcher is now at third base. The previous third baseman Christian Morrison is now at first base, and the previous first baseman Cash Robinson is now the pitcher of record for the Hawks. This is the top of the fifth, and what might be final innings of this game, the first pitch of third grade, scheduled for 1 p.m. Tokyo Fukusaki, beg your pardon. Tokyo Fukusaki is the batter in the box. Coming into the game to take over the DH batting spot after completion of his pitching assignment. So got 3 straight balls here on Fukusaki. And a bunt shown there by Fukusaki. He's going to jump out of the way of it, and the walk will be issued there. So a lead-off walk issued, and brings the tying run to the plate in the form of Luke Oshie. A fly out to right field and a double to left field for Oshie today. In fact, the way these pitching changes have happened, Oshi's, all of his at-bats have been against different Hawks pitchers. His first one was against Valentine. Fly out, the double was against Howey. And now he'll face Robinson here in the 8-hole. Bunt shown there by Oshie. It's going to be called a strike by umpire Phil Choi. Robinson not happy that Fukasaki is aboard. And that's in the dirt. Big scoop from Stacey. Fukasaki took a long lead, but he did get back in time. Nice effort there from the young catcher off his knees. 1-1. Another pick-off attempt there for Fukasaki back very quickly. It's going to be outside again. So 2 balls, 1. That one's fouled back into the top of the fence. The 2-2. First pitch of third grade is scheduled for 1 p.m. and it is lamb rib day at the ballpark today. Rosemary salt rubbed lamb ribs. See, I don't even eat lamb, and that sounds pretty delicious. Cooked on the barbecue. Do you like lamb ribs? Charred. I sound like Nigella. 2-2. That one's in the dirt. This time, Fukasaki's going to get down to second. So the count now full for Oshie. And Fukasaki will get himself the stolen base. So full count now for Oshie. That's outside, so Luke Oshie will draw the walk. So that brings the go-ahead run to the plate in the form of Harry Parcell. Parcell reaching on a fielder's choice and a fly out to centre field. It's a quick visit to the Hawks mound. The Baulko Hills guys are going to take an opportunity to have a offensive meeting at third base as well. Two little powwows going on here. The Hawks on the mound. The Baulko Hills guys at third base. Just a visit. So everyone's back into position. As I said, Harry Parcell waiting to step in. And a turn there from Robinson. And, back quickly was Fukusaki, second base. With a bunt there from Parcell, fouled back up over our heads. So Parcell representing the go-ahead run here. Another bunt shown by Parcell. Again, it's going to be fouled. So the runners advancing will be sent back. So 2 strikes now on Parcell. I don't know where Parcell's going. Get hit by pitch, did he? Okay, must have, because he's gone down to first base. So a load of bases now for the Baulko Hills guys. None out here, and it's going to turn the order over. Kayuki will step in for his 4th appearance. Tying run at second, go ahead run at first. And the first pitch in from Robinson. Ball to Yuki. And that's going to be called a strike there. So 1-1. Pretty close pitch to the previous pitch. Hawks infielder in. That one's in the dirt again. Kept scooped up by Stacey. Kept the base runners where they were. So 2-1. That's outside. So 3-1. That's inside on Yuki. So Yuki's going to draw the walk. It's going to plate a run here for the Baulko Hills team. He's going to be a second visit, so that's going to see Robinson done, I would suspect. That's going to bring Morrison to the mound. Robinson will go back to first base and Christian Morrison will come on to take over the pitching responsibilities in a very, very tight ball game. I'll just recap the innings. A walk to Fukusaki, a walk to Oshie, a hit by pitch to Harry Parcell, and a walk to Kayuki. And the scoreline is 7-6, and it is loaded bases, none out here in the top of the 5th. And now final innings definitely based on the time. Christian Morrison will take over the pitching responsibilities. The sun has just gone behind the clouds here at ELS Hall, dropping the temperature a little bit. It is a rib day, lamb rib day at the ballpark. So still plenty of time to head on down, come down for lunch, come down for arvos, come down for dinner. Okay, so back to the action. Christian Morrison, the young right-hander, will take over the pitching responsibilities. And the first of the Baulkham Hills players to face him will be the two-hole hitter, Kobe Cuthbert. Cuthbert flew out to third base, singled to centre field and drew a walk. Now has a loaded bases, none out. And the first pitch into Morrison. Down the chute, strike one. First pitch in from Morrison, I should say. Hawks infield in again. That's going to catch the inside of the plate, so 2 strikes now on Cuthbert. Cuthbert sent that one skyward. It will be foul. This pitch. That's going to sit up. They're not chased by Cuthbert. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Long pause here from Morrison. It's going to be outside. So 2-2. Another long pause here for Morrison on the mound. That one's fired into centre field by Cuthbert. The catch is going to be taken by Nuttall. The throw is going to come in. It won't be clean to make the tag up, so the game is now tied. So the fly out to centre field, the sacrifice fly, will tie up this game. And there's 7 apiece here on the Red Stitches scoreboard. One out now here for the Baulko Hills team. Sam Levick will step in for his 4th appearance. A single to right, a ground out. Sorry, beg your pardon. A single to right. He reached on a fielder's choice and then probably reached on what would have been charged as an error on the second baseman. Back in the 4th. And down the chute there to open Levick's account. Strike 1. Turn there from Morrison. With this game now tied, we will head to the bottom of the innings. So we'll be delayed to the start of 3rd grade. Yay, already. Game 1. Morrison very calm on the mound. That one's fouled back by Levick. Oh, 2. That one sent skyward by Levick. Lane's going to take the catch in left field. No movement from the base paths for the Baulko Hills team. So it's 2 out now here. Fly out to left field. Nice catch there in left field by Christian Lane. And Lucas Setter will step in for his 4th appearance. Setter with a walk, a single and a fly out himself to left field. And the swing from Setter will open his account. 0-1. That one's going to miss down from Morrison, so 1-1. Morrison. Setter has lifted that one into left field, and this is going to be taken in left field again. So a fly out to left field again, and Christian Morrison, as calm as a cucumber, has come into this game and dispensed of the Baulko Hills team that had loaded bases and none out, and just giving up the 1 run. And we have a tied ball game, so we'll head to the bottom of the 5th. We'll be back shortly with the action. Welcome back to the bottom of the fifth of what will be the final innings, or half innings I should say, of this game, as we've encroaching in on third grade's start time. So Stacey will step in for his third appearance. He reached on a fielder's choice and he had a ground out, and he then took almost a bell ringer there up high. So one ball now on Stacey. And the big swing will even up the account, 1-1. There's a tied ball game here on the Red Stitches scoreboard. And that's inside on Stacey. So 2-1. Stacey sent that one into left field. The chase is on from Fukusaki, but it will drop for a base hit. So Stacey with the lead-off single to left, and that will give the Hawks the go-ahead run at first base. None out here, and the 9-hole hitter, Matt Nuttall, will step in for his third appearance. Nuttall's drawn back-to-back walks from the 9-hole today. So we've got a pinch runner. Liam Warren has come in to pinch run for Kai Stacey. So there, an offensive change for the Hawks here in this bottom of the fifth innings. And Matthew Nuttall, as I said, the batter in the box, played right field, then centre field, and has drawn 2 walks from the 9-hole. Added a stolen base in there to complete his line item for today. Taken a couple of catches as well. He's going to show bunt there, and umpire Choi said he did. So called strike will open Nuttall's account. Only second one he's seen. That one's thrown away. Oh, bit of an interference there, but hang on a minute. I think we're going to have to get this one checked, because there's a bit of outrage here. So everyone's coming in. Big shouts. Warren was definitely interfered with on at first base. So Phil Choi's, I think, he's given him out. So no. Is he out? So Warren is out at second base. So the interference play didn't matter. The tag was applied at second base, and Warner's going to be given out. It's a very controversial play there. Warren knocked over by the first baseman. The Hawks not happy. So no base runners for the Hawks now after that interesting play. Warren knocked over at first base. That's going to miss outside. So 2-2 the count now for Nuttall. Or 2-1, should I say. 1-2. Beg your pardon. And Nuttall with the swing. It's going to bounce for Levick. The throw's going to beat Nuttall down to first. And 2 outs will be recorded here for the Hawks. It's going to turn the order over. Lachlan Heap will step in for his 4th appearance. No outs up his sleeve. Fly out to shortstop, a walk and a ground. I beg your pardon, a fly out to second base, a walk and a ground out to second base for Heap. The first pitch in from Cuthbert, down ball 1. So 2 balls now for Heap. That's going to be up for Heap, so 3 straight balls. And the payoff. Catch the inside, the 3-1. That one straight back up the middle from Heap. Fired. So the single to centre field there for Lachlan Heap. Kobe Cuthbert again just almost trying to deflect that one away from his head, but fired into centre field by Heap. And the go-ahead run is again in on the base pass, and we've got a pinch runner here. So Morrison van der Westhuizen will come in to pinch run for Lachlan Heap. And the Hawks with no outs up their sleeve. Go ahead run at first. Miguel Nixon, the batter in the box, has had a strikeout, a single, and a fly out in foul territory. And he'll see the first pitch in from Cuthbert, called strike 1. No movement from Van der Westhuizen at first base. Quite rightly. That's inside, scooped up by Levick. Again, no movement, no opportunity. Great job there by the young catcher. 1-1. That one's fired into left field by Nixon. Moving over and taking the catch is Fukusaki. And that will be the end of the game here. So it will end with a draw. So the first game of the fixtures today will end in a tied ball game. 7 runs apiece here to these two teams. We will be back probably in the next sort of 15 to 20 minutes with the first pitch of third grade running overtime here in this game. On behalf of the GTL Stream team, I'm Kerry Choi. We'll be back shortly.
Sign that sheet later.